This is my art studio, or at least one place I work. I've done wood carving, leatherworking, 3D printing. Well, this is some play stuff that I used to do with a tiny baby inside. But most of this is practical. I have my pencils. I can easily get a hold of them. My paintbrushes. I have some stuff that I did on the wall. Other than these cards, which a friend of mine gave me. And this is my mobile workspace. It's like a really trashy 3D printed monstrosity. Simultaneously, I'm very proud of it and wish that I did not bring this monstrosity into this world. But it is very useful. I have some notebooks and wire cutters, more paints that I found, and some 3D printing stuff and some rope. But that's pretty much most of what I do with physical art, but this is also my computer. I do some 3D design stuff, and that's fun, especially because I can make horrific monstrosities just like this. So, I usually work in two places. One is my room, Dingy Doo Doo Boy, which is usually a mess. And two is in the garage, which is somehow worse. Okay, so I wanted to show some more of like the confusing mess my stuff is usually like. So this is before cleaning. Well, some of it. And I'm just going to say that this is the other place I like to work, but it's much cleaner now that I was told that I needed to make a video of something. This is a place I keep all the sweet, carcinogenic, toxic things that will probably give me cancer in about 2 years, and I'll die from in my 30s.
And I'm the child locked in this basement.
So this is also part of my workspace, and I don't want to catch fire, so this is where I put flammable and other things. I don't know where I don't think I have a fire extinguisher in this room. Oh, I do. It's right there. So, that is my grinder. I have it because I had an extra like $30. And a friend was over and I found an excuse to go to Home Depot. That is why I have this. This is a cursed tool. It is me papa's. Well, used to be my papa's. I inherited this. Oh God, limbs. This is my rack of tools. It is where I keep my things. And I have a little place for my headphones. And the thing that stops shrapnel from getting in my organs. I originally made this workspace when I needed to do something with wood. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with all of the tools that my dad left behind, so I made a workspace, and it was very messy. Just as messy as his, which for some reason I promised myself I would never let it happen, but it happened anyway. what I do in this workspace is usually with wood. But I also just wanted to show you a tool that I've had for a while. Originally, it was something that someone gave to me. But this is my drill. It might not look like a drill. Well, yeah, it looks like a drill, but when you look closely at it, it's bad. It looks very bad. But most of the things and most of the tools in this shop have been modified in some way. I need to explain some of the horrific things that are part of this desk. And sorry about the terrible audio quality for the first part. I have my cups. These I put a bunch of tools into, like little sculpting bits, some wood stuff that I worked, a razor blade. This is a bunch of pretty recently got wood carving tools, and they're really nice, and I had to spend a lot of time sharpening them, but it was kind of worth it. So when I first got this workspace, I was trying not to ruin my desk. As you can see here, I used to cut a lot of things on it. So I got a cutting board and some paint brushes and stuff, and I just set it up so that I could, actually work right next to where I usually do most of my stuff. And I got a little lamp a while back. This is way cleaner than it ever has been in weeks. Just so you know, it's usually a mess of random things, including art projects, random pieces of stuff that failed, and just horrific things that I will not explain, or turtles. For me, at least, my makerspace is very movable, and I usually do work everywhere. It doesn't really matter if it's in like the kitchen or if I'm in my room just doing some 3D design stuff, but it's all over the place. And it's very much like my mind.